Okay, let's talk a little bit about that Web Paint program that I was mentioning. Once you have the extension installed, you'll see its little icon right up here, and we can turn it on by clicking here. And you'll notice it's a fairly standard toolbar for paint programs. We've got our pen, so we can draw a little circle around Kip Thorne's face here. He just won a Nobel Prize in Physics this morning. Interestingly, unlike a lot of other Nobel Prize winners, he's actually pretty well known. He actually did the science advising on the movie Interstellar. And one of the interesting things here then is that as we scroll through the article, notice the circle stays around his face instead of scrolling as we move. It's actually remembering where we drew it, which I think is kind of cool. And we can move on down through the article. We can, I don't know, let's change a color here to blue, and we can draw an arrow just maybe right around here. And then maybe we see something interesting that we would like to just note on here, and we can say, wow, right there. And then we've got text. Once we're done marking up this article here, we can go ahead and take a snapshot, and we can share those annotations that we've done. We could close the toolbar here. We'll still be allowing us to draw. We can go ahead and quit this altogether. Now the images are gone. But if we bring it back up, our drawings come back. And in fact, we can even close that web page altogether. And if we come back to it, let's see, where was it? Here it is. If we come back to it here and turn back on our Web Paint, all of our annotations are back on the page, and that's something I find very interesting, that it actually remembers where we drew those things and they are in the same position. A very handy tool if you want to make annotations and then come back to them later. You can play around with the rest of the tools on here at your leisure, but I think this is just a very cool tool that is especially works better with a touchscreen computer.